Now 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, number 19. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already in the lead.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Bader, originally from New York State. He's a second-year big leaguer. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
First offering on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 3 runs already home here. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not going to get him as he strikes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 0-1 on its way. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
The count is
and
1
he'll just
and 2.
waste one there. 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark Carosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Carpenter takes it in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Ready now, Adam Eaton. Now here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. 1 and 2 now to Adam Eaton. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that can throw towards home plate.
No, that's a ball.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
He's set, and the pitch. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 22.
So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. The next 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of it. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, a base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead of the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Bases are empty. One man out. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeJong.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul DeJong. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 the count. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Ozuna, base runner at first with one out. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
First pitch on its way. Ball one.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Zimmerman has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 19.
The next to bat for St. Louis, number 19. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ryan Zimmerman will get the first shot here when we come back. 3 innings complete. St. Louis is out in front, 3-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
To the left side, but it's well foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the second base.
Striding in, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Kurt Suzuki will be next. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick. The 3-1. Inside, he misses ball 4.
The catcher,
So
number
a runner
28.
at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Kendrick stands at first with 1 out. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He throws him on the fastball there.
Now
Kurt
batting,
Suzuki
the center
goes down
fielder,
for out number
Michael
2 in the top
Taylor.
half. First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope,
Lays
that's
off
a ball.
1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Now, not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Dexter Fowler is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Scherzer looks in. Here it comes on 1-0. 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Aye.
3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturn and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge lead.
Play ball.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Ball one.
And that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ball two.
Inside.
The 2-0. 2-1 now. Scherzer on at first, nobody out. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So first and second with one man gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nationals lead one, still down 3-0. Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Bouncer to the left side, fielded by Rendon. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gets up to 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with one base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Now the 1-0. is looked at for the first strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ozuna at second with 2 down. Hit on the line. Ozuna blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But a late decision to turn back, and that puts runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is after it. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cardinals are out in front 4-0. Juan Soto to the plate now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seemed to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick as he grounds 1 briskly to short. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Eric Fetty enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 23, Eric Fetty.
Ready for another chance. Number 19 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
19.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fetty is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. At the plate, Adam Wainwright getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here.
The catcher, number 28.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Taylor. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratched a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And the next to bat is Speedy Adam. Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please.
So now, with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Andrew.
Right on the inside black with the slider. Laid off but called the strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Hit down the line at first. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit.
The third baseman,
well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't
Right
make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
1-0 to Rendon. In there, 1-1.
Watch out, 1-1.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Grounded up the first baseline. The 2-1. Grounded to third. Taken in by Carpenter. There's one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's a .417 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Ball one, no
and here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have brought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 to him now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
John Gant trots in from the bullpen
please.
Here as he inherits a tough
Now
spot with 2
for
on
the
and 2
Cardinals,
away.
Number 53, John.
Here comes the first pitch.
Gant.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis, and we are tied 4-4. Wander Suero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Fowler.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Matt.
Settling in now, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
The 0-1 delivery. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Suero, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt, who was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Outside,
Plate,
that's the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bag.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in to try it again, Paul DeJong. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
No balls and a strike to count. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fowler, the runner at third. Goldschmidt at second. Ozuna is over at first with 1 away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead running. Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. To third. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cards lead it 5-4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kurt Suzuki is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
DeJong gathers it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center
A look there at our
fielder,
line
number 3.
score as we play the 8th
Michael
inning here
A.
at Busch.
Taylor.
Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Standing in, Michael Taylor. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
That's
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And this is swung on and missed to a quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter's in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Asdrubal Cabrera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Still down a run. It's 5. Fernando Rodney goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Fernando Rodney.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
The batter, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Digging in, Harrison Bader, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Jose Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals, number 38, Jose Martinez.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it will head to the corner. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Oh, and you just know at a game this height that run could be a big one. Stretches the lead to 6-4, giving their staff an extra run to play with, which always helps. See if they can tack on another one here.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in now, Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before. He has
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Carlos Martinez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
18, Carlos Martinez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The right
so
fielder,
striding forward now, Adam Eaton. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they can hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Rendon.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. No balls and 1 strike.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as Showtrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
Standing in now, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22.
He'll send a ground ball down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there,
Now
keeping him at
batting,
first
the
base.
first
Boy,
baseman,
Zero, that looked like it had
Ryan
extra bases written all over it.
Zimmerman.
Great job by the
Your
left
attention,
fielder
please.
to get to that
Pitch
ball and
running
get the
at
ball
first
back in,
for the Nationals.
keeping that to
No
a
one,
single.
no strike.
Number 16.
And a ball 1-0.
Victor
There's one away. The runner at
Robles.
first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
G-Rod.
1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Howie Kendrick, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. And that's the third out. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Home half of the ninth coming up. And we're all even now at 6-6. Victor Robles will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Javi Guerra enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Robles.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways.
Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat this one. We see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The St. Louis Cardinals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Carlos Martinez pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Carlos Martinez. The loss goes to Javi Guerra. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.